Hey, hun.
What?
I think this year I'm going to try to have a nice lawn. I'm so sick of this, whatever this mess is in our backyard, in our front yard. Yeah, I think this is the year. I think I can do it. I don't know, but I'm going to try to have a nice yard. Whatever, maybe, I don't know, YouTube, we don't have to pay anybody, but I'll look on YouTube and maybe I can get, some type of plan from some professional, do what they say. But I think this is the year I'm gonna transform this yard. Oh, sweet. It came. Oh boy. Oh, wrong side. Oops. The 2019 Cool Season Guide from Alan Hain, the Lawncare nut. Yes, now I can have a premium yard like Alan. Insect and disease strategy. Oh, I don't need this. I'm in North Carolina. I know I've got YouTube. I've got that guy Pete. I saw some on GCI. Disease and insect. I just don't have the money for all of this. This is just that extra stuff. Yeah, Mr. Hain. He's just trying to get money out of people. Several months later. Just don't get it. Don't get it. Honey,
What?
the grass is turning orange. It's like, I don't even know what's going on. There's splotches of orange here and there. I don't understand it. I did everything the book says. Where's it at? Where's that lawn care book? I followed this thing to a T, and now the grass, it was looking awesome, and now it's all orangey, and it's turning colors. I don't understand. I literally did everything in this book. I need help, and it's like nobody will help me. Who did this? Alan Hain, the lawn care nut. His videos don't say anything about this. I don't understand. I don't know what's wrong with the lawn. I did everything I know to do. I'm so frustrated. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the New to Lawn Care series. I am Mr. Ferguson. It's a pleasure to be here and to be able to make these videos for you guys, for the folks that are trying to get into lawn care for the first time. Hey, there's my family. So I need to grab my glasses, so pardon me for one moment. Glad to be home from school.
Yeah, I got Starburst.
So, as I was saying, that little intro was me back in 2019. So when I first got my lawn and decided I was going to do a lawn, man, I was going to save money. I'm like my dad. I'm like, I don't have to spend money for that. And I quickly learned by seeing fungus in my lawn that there's a reason why this stuff is in the lawn care plan. So today we're just going to briefly just talk about fungus, my little bit of experience with it, the products that I've used, and what I've seen in my cool season lawn here in North Carolina. So let's get into it. So as Miss Ferguson loads up her preschool supplies in the truck there, the product that I've talked about numerous times here on the channel is propiconazole. Why do I use propiconazole? Well, I have a bottle right here. I'll turn the camera around. We'll discuss it here in just a second. So I don't know everything about the fungicide world, so please don't hold me to the standard of Mr. Know-It-All. I am a DIYer. I don't work in lawn care industry, but I can read. And so I can tell you that propiconazole is a group 3 fungicide. What does that exactly mean? I don't know, but I do know based off what I've learned from Alan Hain and Pete as far as fungicides that there's group 3 and there's a group, I believe, 5. And basically you're covering different types of fungus with different types of products. So that's the best. I'll go into that, do some more research on your own to find out more. Propiconazole is what I like to use because it's not only is what it's been shown in the lawn care plan through Alan Hain that I follow, but this is a concentrated bottle of it, whereas going to Lowe's you can buy a very minuscule amount and say the Bio Advanced spray hose-in connection and spraying. I went straight to the source and said, let me just buy a bottle of propiconazole, mix it in my backpack sprayer, and I've had success with that. As I mentioned in the little skit in the beginning, I had rust in my lawn. That is the very first fungus that I found in my GCI turf type tall fescue lawn in 2019. This past year, we've dealt with fungus here, and it mostly gray leaf spot that I've seen. And we've also had some brown patch up here, back here, right before I went to the beach in June, and it is mostly cleared up. It's not completely recovered, but it has cleared up. So I have seen large patch, brown patch, whatever you want to call it there. I've seen rust, and I've seen gray leaf spot. Now, the other product I have sitting here is Cleary's 3336. This is supposedly really good for gray leaf spot. So I tested it this year. I did 1 app per the label and 1 application. And as you can see, it's down to about halfway. I maybe have enough for 1 more app. Didn't notice a big difference, to be honest with you, with this product. And you're using 4 to 6 ounces, as I've wrote here for brown patch. I wrote it from the label on the back of the bottle. Dollar spot, 4 ounces, 2 to 4 ounces, gray leaf spot, 4 to 6 ounces, and rust, 4 to 6 ounces. So you're using a whole lot. That's per 1,000 square feet. It is about the same. I write on top here, 0.5 to 2 ounces per 1,000 square feet. But there is, with fungicide, there's a curative rate and there's a preventative rate. Clearly, if you're trying to put this down as a preventative, you're going to use a minimal amount of the product. And of course, if you know Pete, he recommends using it with the natural adjuvant. If you already have fungus in your lawn, it's a little more difficult to get out because you didn't put anything down to prevent it. Therefore, you're going to have to increase the amount of fungicide you're going to use in your lawn, and that can be double or triple what the preventative rate is. It's between 0.5 and 1 ounce per 1,000 square feet to prevent fungus in your lawn. But if you get it, I believe, don't quote me, but it's 1.5, 2 ounces to 2.5 ounces per 1,000 square feet for propiconazole to try to cure it. Now, let's talk about how propiconazole cures it. So here you have a leaf that is clearly under attack. It is being damaged by some type of fungus. It looks like it could be gray leaf spot. It's got some wear and tear on it there. So it is definitely being affected by something. Now, when we spray our propiconazole down, it doesn't just make all this magically turn green again and become healthy and stand up and look nice and good. It stops where the attack has occurred, and as the grass begins to grow, the bad parts will grow, and you'll notice that all the ugliness will be on the tip, and the bottom parts of your blade should be healthy, and you'll know that basically your quote medicine you've put in your lawn has worked, that it is now growing all the fungus to the top and getting chopped off with your mower. So it's not let me turn this grass from ugly back to green. It's a growing out process, so obviously it can take several weeks. So in a nutshell, you're going to have fungus in your lawn, and that was the whole point of the skit in the beginning of this video. I was foolish enough to think, oh, they're just trying to suck my money out. They're just wasting. I found out very quickly that if you don't put down a preventative and if you don't treat fungus, it's just like it will run wild in your grass and just totally eat it all up. And I was panicking like, oh my gosh, what do I need to do? And I found propiconazole. I had to do some research on the internet. And so that's why I have a gallon of it now for when I see an outbreak of large patch, of rust, of gray leaf spot. Propiconazole can attack that. But also I recommend, as the Lawncare nut does, his bulletproof strategy is Scott's Disease X. I'm not sure of what the active ingredient is in that, but if you try to buy that active ingredient in a concentrated form, it is highly expensive, $300 some a quart or something like that. That is crazy expensive, something I will never purchase. My grass will just have to get ate up and die if it's dependent on that product, because I'm not going to put $300 fungicide in this lawn. But you can buy Scott's Disease X. It has a little bit of that product in it, and it can be effective. And so the Lawncare nut recommends putting down propiconazole, but also putting down Scott's Disease X to prevent fungus in the lawn. But the other key thing to remember is that these products typically only last between 26 and 28 days. That means come day 26, you want to be applying more fungicide to prevent fungus from entering in your lawn. And if you have a gap in that coverage, you're susceptible to air temperatures, warm air, humidity. Those are the things that invites fungus into our lawn, especially when it's hot in the summer and we get rain overnight. You're likely going to have fungus start to spark up in your lawn without you even knowing it, unless you're keeping a close eye on it and applying fungicide religiously to the lawn. So keep that in mind. If you're a newbie, don't be afraid of fungus. Know that you can cure it. Like I had to find out the hard way, but I learned through failure. And so that's why I make fun of it. And that's why I tell you guys, I learned because I was going to try to take the shortcut. I'm not going to buy fungicide. I'm not going to put that stuff in the lawn. I'm going to save my money for the most important things like fertilizer and seeding and lawn stripers. But I quickly found out that this is the insecticide, the fungicide, disease and insect strategy is absolutely necessary. So don't just take my word for it. Go out, arm yourself with other videos from the professionals out there on YouTube. Let them talk about different products, different strategies you may find useful. There's so many different ways you can go about it. I just choose to go the propiconazole route. And if I see some other, and the Scott's Disease X route as recommended by my Lawncare plan through Alan Hain. And so far I've been pretty successful. This year, we have seen a little bit of resistance to the propiconazole from fungicide, but not too much because I didn't add a major dose to it. So anyways, we've survived. I still have a decent looking lawn here in July, so we have survived. So I hope these tips and I hope this discussion about fungus and fungicide helps somebody out there that may have been totally clueless about it in the past. So as I get my products and take them back to the shed, I just want to thank you for watching this series. This will be the last one for the series. I wanted to get everything for the new to lawn care series for people that may be planning this upcoming fall. Every year we got new folks that are wanting to get into lawn care just like I did that day. So anyways, hope you guys have a great day. If you're not subscribed, we would love to have you around the channel. Please hit the subscribe button. I think the stats have showed that like 65+% of people watching these videos are not subscribed. So if you can, hit the subscribe button. It's totally free to you. No cost, no money, just free lawn care topics, device discussions. Did I say device? Advice, discussions. And so we just want to entertain you, help you, give you information. And also on Wednesdays, we do midweek quickies to try to feed your spirit man or woman. So God bless you guys. Hope you've enjoyed the series on fungicide and fungus today and all the other stuff to try to prepare you for the fall. Man, it's almost here. Fall is around the corner. So we'll tackle another topic on Monday and we'll see you then. God bless. Have a great weekend. And before somebody ever even types it in the comments, we want you to bag those clippings when you do find fungus in your yard. Dispose of them in a safe location and don't spread them to the rest of your healthy grass. Now you go have yourself a fancy weekend. Yeah.